See?
He's gonna belt you.
It's not even a knife, and I'm going to get killed. And he's not even drinking, too.
Welcome, everyone. We're live.
Oh, my gosh. Is this going on?
This is our Halloween in November.
Yes.
Right?
Boo.
Boo-hoo. Read John's shirt. This is Bushi.
He's Bushi, right? There you go.
It's just going to be us. We're going to be just chatting and having a good time. And we're going to have a paranormal roundtable. What do you think? Is that what we're going to call it?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
We can call it that.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully we don't get cut off like last time.
I know. We're going to keep our fingers crossed that we're going to stick the whole hour.
And I know you're freezing up a little bit, Jody.
I'm freezing.
Yeah, you're freezing up.
No, not here. I'm not.
You're freezing.
Sorry.
You were
a little bit. You're right.
Let's hopefully you don't freeze up anymore.
I don't want to freeze.
I'm sure you'll be freezing tonight, though.
I'm cold, but I'm not freezing.
I was cold all day, and Anthony has the fan on.
We gotta turn it on.
I've been freezing all day in work. Oh, it's terrible. It's just a big building, and like you can't circulate any kind of cold air or, warm air. But when it's winter, it's like really cold. When it's hot out, it's really hot, and I just like it's just backwards. Oh, so
I see that.
I understand that completely. They always like to keep it at a nice, warm, balmy 65 degrees all year round. And
oh no!
I'm always freezing. Even customers come in and they joke around. They're like, "It's like a meat locker in here."
Yeah.
Well, yesterday I do the cutting wreaths and stuff like that, and the room was like 85 degrees. We were sweating our heinies off.
You're back at the wreath making, aren't you?
Yes.
Nice.
For Christmas.
Yeah. Well, we're kind of, almost there, but we kind of don't want Halloween to be over with. So
as you can
that's
tell.
why we are dressed up the way we are.
We're all Halloween.
Right.
We're Halloweenies.
Yeah.
It never ends, I mean.
Anthony's gonna slice her neck and all that good stuff.
I was doing. Look at
He's a combination of two things.
That's mine.
I guess.
Hi, Amanda.
I got that when I was bartending, and I used to bartend, and I would get free stuff, and it's one of the few things that I kept.
Well, he wanted to get a knife, but we wouldn't let him get a real one.
Yeah, well, he can't have any kind of sharp object, and that can
because he's dangerous. Yeah. He's dangerous without a sharp object. So
this is just amusing. It's just amusing.
What, him with a hockey stick?
I think just in general.
Yeah. It's like, wow. We want to see your face.
His choice of what do you call it?
What?
Slasher
weapon.
Is
the
a
hockey
hockey
mask.
stick.
Yeah, well.
He has the hockey mask, and then he has a hockey stick going on.
And he's going to a black tie affair because he has the top hat on.
No,
he has to be formal.
Did I say Freddy Krueger? I can't even put the hat on. I can't.
Is that what you are, Freddy Krueger and Jason?
Yeah, but you're Jason.
I know, but I'm a mix because
he's Freddy Voorhees.
Killing him. I ended up beating him. I killed.
Say that again, John. I don't think he's.
No, he's Freddy Voorhees.
Hi, Cindy. Hi.
So, what are we going to talk about? What do you want to talk about?
I tell you, really we had some experiences where we live.
Oh my God!
It's been blowing up, man.
I don't know what is going on this week, but it's
at your house.
And last night took the cake. Yeah. At 11:40 in the morning, we're dead asleep, and all of a sudden, boom! The television goes on.
by itself.
Blaring by
but
itself.
before that, we have like 2 doors to our bathroom. It was like approximately 10 minutes before 10:40. It slammed.
I thought it was Taylor. I went to the bathroom, but it
was this in the
like,
morning?
No, at
11
at night. Oh wow.
Yeah, PM, and then the TV turned on by itself. She goes, "Who is going on?" Because she was like asleep. Like,
no, you said that. I looked over.
I
You're
freaked
like,
out
why
too.
in the
I'm like,
world
what?
is slamming
Here we
this?
go
I
again.
look. Oh, it's 11:20. Okay.
No,
goodbye.
you got up and go, "Where's the remote?" I'm like, "It's in the drawer." I didn't turn it on. It turned on by itself, you know. And but let's go before that. Let's go a couple days. It's just getting out of control.
Oh,
And
the light.
The light. The first time there's a fan above our bed. It's like a little bit away. It's a little bit off.
A little bit, like a high ceiling.
It's high up. It's high ceiling. We have like 9-foot ceiling. So, anyways, it's on number 2. So it's like in the middle rotation. All of a sudden, I remember we're ready. It's always like we're ready to go to bed. We're calming down. This light purple emitting from it like freaked me out because you can look up, you can see it, and it just like emitted this like light purple, really flash. And I'm, oh my god! And she's asleep again, and she's
I wasn't sleeping. I had my eyes closed.
And then we thought, okay, it was just one of like that's the only physical phenomenon we're going to experience, just like that. But it was weird because it's like a light purple. I'm like, well, how's this natural? How's this normal? Okay, right. So, but then it just starts flickering, like communicating, like almost like a Morse code. It was just like a little bit of light, not coming on completely. Just never before. We've been in here since 2020. It's never ever happened. And first of all, the first burst of light was like a light purple. That was not natural.
And it was bright.
Yeah, it was really brighter than the rest of them.
Wow.
Yeah. And it was just kind of
you know how you're looking in the distance in the clouds, and you get the lightning, the heat lightning, and it just goes like that. Yeah. And like,
so I'm so excited.
That's how it was, and it was not. It was purple. It was a purple color. It was very bizarre.
Very bizarre.
Very bizarre.
Very hard to explain. I can't explain it. I just don't.
And the night then I took a nap one day, and then all of a sudden, like there's like this little dish, and it like must have lifted or moved, but I heard that move, and then a few days before that, I heard my bracelets like rustling around in the spot. I'm like, what in the world is going on this week? It was like this last couple of weeks have been like absolutely crazy. Never before this bad.
So we're not
bad. It's not bad. It's just like all right. Why is it so?
It's going uptick.
Why is it so? So much going on, and I can't figure out for the life of me what's trying to communicate.
Yeah, I think it's communication, but now it feels very menacing. Like
I don't think it's menacing.
Like trying to draw menacing me, like I don't know,
trying to draw our attention.
Yeah, draw attention, but why? Yeah, I think
you should get an audio recorder and just set it in your room.
Yeah, I really don't like doing things like that. It's our room. It's bad enough. It's.
We have our theories over time because we obviously did our own investigation in our own way, and the thing was I had a couple windows open, then it started to storm. So I believe like we were ready to sleep and it was coming in and we like wet the windowsill. So I believe it was to draw us attention to close the windows, which I did end up doing.
That's good.
First thing I did was like, why did it slam the door like that? And then I can hear the rain and I can hear the windows open and one of our foyers on the third floor.
The rain happened way after.
No, the rain's happening. The rain's happening. It's happening. It's already raining, pouring, and
no, the door slammed.
No, but it was it was very windy. It was windy, but it wasn't like the door was like only this much. It's never done that before. It never not.
You never had any experiences before, just now.
No, we had experiences
no.
before.
We could write a book.
It's just absolutely like more pronounced. Like the other, others is like maybe this could have been that, maybe it could have been next door, blah blah blah. But when it's physically in your room and things like you're right there, you're awake and you're hearing like the plate move and
we had a rosary move.
And the rosaries.
We had a rosary
move,
that
and
sits
my
on
bracelets
top of the lights
move, and I'm like I could hear my stuff moving on the table. I'm like, okay,
wow.
But nothing has anything like targeted you guys at all, like anything bad?
Not that I could think of. I mean,
like are one of you by chance having Sorry, you're probably gonna hear the dog in the background. Are you guys going
Oh, do you see what
like
Chris wrote?
having bad dreams or anything like that?
We have bad
Yes,
dreams
we
a
have-
lot.
we have
so
dreams,
we always have bad dreams a lot.
We have some dreams that can be
You
interesting.
Yeah,
know.
Anthony had a facelift, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at
Right?
oh,
Hey, Chris.
brand new look.
It's the new London look.
The only thing
What-
that
what did you
the
call
only
him
thing
before,
that I
John?
mean, I've been doing a lot of like spastic cleaning and like
Hi, Chris.
purging
Check it
and
out.
moving things, and then also
Oh,
I brought up my crystal bowls. It was in need right before a lot of this like the big stuff happened. Had this very need of spiritual, like I needed to be somewhere. I needed to do something. I went to St. Rita's last week, and then this past weekend I brought up all my crystal bowls and I started playing them. You know, you would think that would like clear things up, but it actually kind of ramped things up. It's so bizarre. It ramped it up. When you
For anybody that's just watching now, we're just doing a round table. We're going to talk paranormal. We're going to talk about experiences we had. If anybody in the chat room had an experience and you want to talk about it, please post it in there and we'll bring it up. If you have any problems you want to talk about, we can probably help you with that. Right?
Yeah.
But yeah,
So-
that's our little stuff.
So I will say this, and I know, you know, it hits a lot deeper, and I don't know if this is like the right place to, you know, maybe say anything about it too.
Do it.
Have you ever considered the stuff going on being your brother? Like messing with you, joking around with you, visiting you, that sort of thing.
It depends. Like sometimes I feel my brother. I know my brother is around, but just didn't feel like my brother. And like usually, like you know, like when I was at St. Rita's, he likes me to he likes me to. When somebody read me one time before, and they didn't even know my brother. They didn't know anything about me doing certain things, and she honed in on a red candle. I go and light a red candle. I said, yes, at St. Rita's, I go and light my red candle for my brother. And she said, he likes that. He wants you to keep doing that. And I know I did that last week. So, and you know what? You're kind of right in a sense, because maybe he's pissed off at me because I went in, I was cleaning down the basement, right? And I was, you know, fixing stuff up and I was pulling certain things out. And my brother has some of his clothes and was folding a couple of his clothes. So, okay, maybe he's pissed off at me because I took one of his shirts and I said, I'm going to wear his shirt. And I went to clean it. So it just got cleaned and folded. So it's very possible.
Man. Now this is,
you know, now that you think of it,
Now the truth comes out, huh? See how?
maybe he's mad that I'm
be
going to
revealed.
try to wear his polo shirt because he loves his polo. He said I was going to, all right, just one shirt. It's long sleeve. It's winter. Maybe I'll wear it. I'll, you know, remember. But I did.
And you ticked him off.
His stuff. I was moving to, and Maureen's stuff. Maureen stuff. So Maureen, like, you know, I was moving to some of her stuff, and I pulled out one of her pieces for Christmas, and I was like packing some of her stuff away and kind of grabbing, you know, because, you know, I have some of her stuff from her house. Like when John moved and got married, when I accumulated a few of her things, you know what I mean, from growing up, and like her knickknacks and stuff like that. So I was putting some stuff away, and I was, you know, pulling something for Christmas out of hers. So, you know, maybe a combination.
Hi, James.
So I guess my theory on this is, you know, so they're talking about, you felt the urge that you need to do the singing bowls. You are hearing objects either being moved or things happening to get your attention, to get you to wake up. And, you know, different things like that, and things have picked up in addition to obviously with you doing that. I wonder if there's, because you know how the spiritual world works, where they will sometimes get your boot in gear. And I wonder if maybe they're just talking about there needs to be this change. So you're doing a physical change, and then you felt the urge like you needed to do a spiritual change with the singing bowls. So all of it's getting all worked up. It's just like when you are shaking everything up. So everything is now all loose, and now it's time to clean that out. Because I think, personally, there's something that's maybe new or better for you two that's coming through, or even in the household that's coming to you. I don't know what. This is only a theory. This is only speculation. But that's 9 times out of 10 when similar things like that happen to me. That's usually what is coming up afterwards. Is that it's just a shakeup of your physical and spiritual world in order to remove the dust and get rid of all the, you know, crud that isn't meant to be there for you guys to welcome in new things. What that new thing may be, I'm not sure. So maybe
I mean, we have a few things. I mean, the Masonic thing in January, and you know, like different things shifting around. There's a lot of energy going to be shifting around in 2025 with us.
And see, you were just talking about whatever job position, weren't you, before the show?
Yeah. I was redoing my resume.
There you go.
So it's a whole bunch of new things that are potentially coming. So maybe it's trying to get rid of all the dust and the cobwebs, so to speak, and welcome in some new things.
Yeah, the energy.
Yeah, there you go.
Around. So hopefully, they're by my side, and you know,
it's a little deeper than that. But
maybe I'll put my brother's shirt back.
I think you should. I would put his shirt back. You're not allowed to wear it.
I know. I mean, we always had things. It's just like recently, it's just been like.
Yeah, we have things that are unrelated to what we believe. So there's just like there's more components, not just one thing. There's and one of our not conclusions in our findings, but involves water. So a lot of things that happen in this place involves water. I don't want to get too much into it. I'm trying to see that you still live here. Because it involves other people that used to live here and stuff like that. And
well, there's always a history in the place too,
right? And we found out some things that might be concerning. Because one of the I'm just gonna jump ahead. I know I'm not completing the story, but when I first moved in here, I felt an animal crawl up into bed. Like I could actually feel the presence of this thing. And to me, it was a cat, because I know how a cat moves. I know how to dog move. I had both in my life now. And the way that it moved, like cats tend to be more like, I don't know, like they tippy toe a little bit in the way they curl and everything. So and somebody here that had many pets, and we'll leave it at that. My theory is that some have died here. And I don't want to get too serious on it, but it might have not been good. And they're here. They're here. And we had somebody run through here. We know Christy ran through here, Lou and Christy, and they saw a small dog as well. We also felt like there's more than one animal here.
Yeah, we saw.
And so, but there's some water issues here. We had a sprinkler just go off by itself, and they still didn't know how that was possible.
Yeah,
and
it destroyed everything.
It flooded our place.
We dealt with that, and then
And then our toilet for females only.
It only deals with us.
Only with females. There's like 3 females, including you, that have been here that the toilet would not work properly, would flood.
Yeah.
Only females. I mean, that could just be nothing.
Taylor was here when we weren't here with the sprinkler.
Yeah.
And of course, the fire alarm goes off, and she doesn't hear it. But there's 7 fire trucks around our condo and breaking in the door. And Taylor's upstairs with her earphones.
I wasn't here, and she wasn't there.
Not inside.
It's just raining in here. Yeah,
that's all. You just got everything cleaned up.
It's actually right. It's right here.
Yeah.
Like literally, I'm pointing to you.
It's so weird. Yeah, she didn't hear the alarm, but the alarms are going off. Like that cat was upstairs, didn't even know.
Every time I see her, she has her headphones on. So
not as bad anymore.
Nothing new.
But anyways, I mean, there's
what? I don't blame her. Some people in this world,
Yeah.
you know what? Gotta just tune them out and keep on going your merry way.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Yeah, I mean, that I think, there's a combination of a lot of
Yeah, it's a
things. I don't
combination
think,
of things.
I think, and of course, because there's the energy in here of all that, of course, and our energy too,
Yep.
we draw everything in.
Yeah, we attract.
That it's very possible that, my brother, Maureen, they're all like, hey, kind of digging in there.
Yeah, my dad. Yeah.
But Sabrina, you have a gift, so they might be drawn to you too.
Well, you both are gifted, honestly.
He has light too.
Yeah.
But I mean, subconsciously, because I was, had my brother in my brain, not thinking that it could have been him just sitting there, playing around with me. And of course, Maureen too, because they were both intertwined at that same time that I was cleaning and doing stuff. So, and doing my bowls, because it was at that time I was doing my bowls of pulling and John's stuff out, Maureen's doing bowls, all that together. So,
okay.
Maybe a little uptick with that. It's very possible.
Yes.
Yeah. And I didn't think of anything, negative in any way when all this is happening.
No.
The like I said, the TV went on in the middle of the night. I'm like, oh, hi, all right, good night, bye.
Okay.
The TV went on. Oh well, back to bed.
Maybe they want to watch something really good.
Now that we got John here, so Siri came on twice, 3:00 in the morning. I would say twice.
Oh, it hasn't happened in a while.
Not in a while, but we got to tell him because
But that's when we first moved in here. Yeah.
No, kind of. It was like 2 years ago, and then it stopped.
Well,
anyways,
it happened, but
I mean, and it's possible to rationalize that Siri or Amazon got hacked and the hackers put in a certain song.
But the same song
at 3:00 in the morning, around there, give or take.
Yeah, that's weird.
My mother is a baker, a baker, a baker. My mother is a baker. Do you know that song?
And it happened.
Off the top of my head, no.
No.
Honestly.
The strangest song.
Come on, keep going.
Yeah, it goes,
It's like
it's a kid's song. It's like a
kid's
child song.
One
It's like-
time we were listening to Gregorian chant and it came on, like in the middle of we're meditating, going to bed, listening to Gregorian chant, and all of a sudden, my mother was a baker, a baker.
Yum, yum.
Woo, woo.
Oh my
my
god.
God.
I don't remember ever hearing that one, but
It's see how much it's affected us. So we thought it was a one-time thing.
Send it to me.
Whatever, or like whatever. But then 3:00.
Amanda's laughing her ass off down there.
Yeah, it came on, and I'm like, "Are you serious? Like Siri, turn it like, I mean."
Can you play a different song? Yeah.
I don't see. I don't know. So what do you think? What do you think that's about, John? You think still somebody believes that there could be a child?
That sounds like what.
Somebody believes there. They'll get copyrighted. We're gonna get. This is what we had to deal with.
At like 2, 3 in the morning.
So this comes on.
It used to. It only this 1 year, and it hasn't come on since.
We never knew. We couldn't find it, and then finally I Googled it.
We
Amanda wants you to keep singing.
It's just that you got to keep on going, hearing it. It's like it just.
Oh, she gets a kick out of us singing it, yeah. Because that's how much it affected us. Because it was just like I swear the third time, the final time, we were ready for it. It's gonna happen. We just we're like, when is it gonna happen?
You started dancing.
Yeah, we haven't had it in a while,
No,
so
watch tonight. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, it'll happen tonight, and you got to have video. I need video.
Yes, we all need video.
I need video. You two getting up and starting to dance.
He's insane to put on the video
I'm gonna
in the
set
middle
up
of the
an
night.
intricate. Yeah, I'm gonna set up I'm gonna finally go ahead and do it. It's
Usually
kind of
we
one
don't
of
like doing investigating our place, but
what you could always do, honestly, and I was thinking about this even for our house. So one of our dogs we had to put to sleep about it was November 1st. And so the other one, that's okay. The other one, of course, now being alone, she's never been alone her entire life, ever. And now, of course, when we both have to go to work and so on, she's here by herself. And so my mom got a camera and it shoots like dog treats and it's fun. But I said to her, I'm like, we were considering potentially getting I don't know if it would be like a Ring camera, but to have it inside and have it record at night, because there are times where we will both hear things. Of course, like, we live in the, middle of woods pretty much. So of course we'll have like either mice or something occasionally. But there are other times where like we'll be in bed and her and I will both wake up to hearing footsteps out in the kitchen. And like she said, there was one night where she got up and she went to go to use the restroom, and she thought that she saw a man standing in the kitchen. And so like that was the whole thing. Regardless, I had said something about getting something like that, something night vision, because Ring cameras, they have the daytime, nighttime, and then it alerts us and then it records it automatically.
Mhm.
So although it's mainly meant for a doorbell, maybe that's something you guys can think about doing for, in the living
Yeah, I
room.
do have one. I have a couple.
Yeah,
of
we have a
them.
couple.
Yeah, we do have a couple.
I can grab a couple of nanny cams or something.
Nanny cams.
Nanny cams, trail cams.
I love watching the nanny cams or the ones for the cats, like on the videos, watching them.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cracks me up. But yeah, if anybody else has any stories that they want to, tell us or want to share with us, I mean, we're doing just a little round table and, some experiences, and we couldn't wait to tell you guys our little stories of our crazy week this week.
Yeah,
I love the song though.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the new intro to Crossroads. You realize that?
That would
My
be great.
mother is watching Crossroads.
Go, John. Go, John.
No, we're good. No. That's all you got.
Yeah.
Oh,
So does anybody have any investigating coming up? We have one this weekend. We're pretty excited about going on investigation. We haven't been on investigation in a while.
Neither have I.
Yeah, so we're going to go on investigation.
Where are you going?
Place, West Hill and Banner. Me, Anthony, Beth, Mike, and Christy and Lou, and Taylor is coming with us too. So just a little thing, yeah. Taylor
That'll
did
be fun.
the Estes one last time we were there, so
Send us some info.
yeah. Hopefully we get something going and something fun comes about. Well, there's actually it's an anniversary, so I was like, let's get in here for the anniversary, Beth. Let's get in there real quick so we can check it out to see if anything happens, because this is the day that the person who was there, she had what do you call it, surgery. She had passed away, not from the surgery, but like later on she passed away, and it's that night. This weekend's the night she passes. So the woman who had the mastectomy, the breast cancer.
Did she die in the house?
It was a breast cancer, right?
Yeah,
one of the earliest to
so
have that surgery.
she's the earliest, to have the surgery without going. Yeah, she didn't.
I don't know. I don't know the technical.
Yeah, it's one of the first mastectomies, and she survived. And but later on she passed away, of course, and so that's the anniversary. So I'm going to go see if we could strike anything on the anniversary. I never catch one of these times, you know what I mean? So catching it.
Yeah, this is my busy time, so I don't go investigate until after the holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'll be back there the following weekend. I'm doing healings. There's a little Toys for Tots at the West Hill, and then another investigation at night that Anthony and I will help out with. So pretty excited. I got some boosts.
Actually, give Beth a big hug for me, okay?
I will. Yeah.
I haven't seen her in a while.
It's nice to get a local place. You know what I mean? I haven't been around in a while to investigation.
It's been so long since I've done something like that. Like there used to be a house, oh my gosh, that we would go to. It was maybe like 20 minutes away. I still say this. It is one of the most haunted places I have ever been. And I still put that above Moundsville.
Really?
1,000%. Oh, yes. 1,000%.
Oh,
And it's like places that nobody really knows or goes to,
Right.
that you have the best experiences, like our condo.
Yeah.
No. Right? I'm
But yeah.
serious.
Where is it, John?
So technically now it is an apartment building.
Okay.
The long story short, I probably mentioned it before on previous shows, but it was called the Snyder Farmhouse. It's right around here in Williamsport, like the Williamsport area, and it's an old farmhouse. It was built during, I think it was built in 1851 or 1853, in between that time. And like it was mainly, I think it was two families. Man, that just says like Moundsville.
Monzo.
I love
That's a whole
Moundsville.
other story.
Okay.
But no, this home, it went through the Civil War. No. Yes, it did. It went through the Civil War. It was part of the Underground Railroad. There was an Indian battle massacre that happened on the land. In the back part, because it was a working farm back then. In the one back area, there was a battle between white settlers and the Native Americans, and there's so much history that's in that house. And I forget what year it was. Maybe it was 2013 or 14. The gentleman who owned it, of course, he was older. It was his parents' farm. He, sold it, and he, is, trying to move on, with his life and everything. And that place, guys, the amount of intelligent responses, the amount of intelligent experiments, like how it used to be back then with equipment and such, like scientific research, not even the metaphysical part, but the scientific research and all the equipment that's coming out nowadays through, all of the different spirit boxes, like what Bob and Gina do, or even all the experiments like what Brandon Alvis is doing, all these different things that are coming out. I wish that we could, I'm getting chills even thinking about it. I wish that we could go back in there and try this out. But like I said, it's now a couple apartments that are inside of it. They did a whole bunch of renovations, and
wow.
I'm sure that
the outside shell still looks the same, but the interior is, of course, all redone.
That's like the pajama factory,
it was
right? Just like the pajama factory.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that place too. I would love to bring my own back.
Everything's the same out there, right? Everything's the same outside, but inside changed.
Right.
Yep. Absolutely.
Well, Cindy said she was at Sachs Bridge, and her K2 meter didn't do anything. It might have been a bad day.
To me. That happened to me too there, Cindy. The last time that I was there, my millimeter was picking up on like EMF stuff. It wasn't much, but then the K2, it was nothing.
I don't think my K2 goes off on Sachs Bridge either. I don't know what it is.
Now, I will say, do you guys remember me ever talking about the time when, I think it was the first time, no, it was the second time I went there. It was during phenomenology. It was Mom and I. She's like, I need to go to Sachs Bridge. We need to go. And I remember literally pulling up, parking along, like parallel parking along like the right side. And then I opened my door, and it didn't scare me, but I wasn't expecting this little girl to run up to the car. And I had to do a double take because I visually saw this little girl. And then I did a double take, and she wasn't there. Yeah.
Wow.
And when I was telling that story, I forget who it was. No, was it Ghostly? What's the one tour group? And forgive me if you watch this back. I'm sorry.
No,
what is the one tour guys? It's not Andy's, not Ghost City Tours, but it's another one that's been around a little bit longer. Is it Ghostly Images of Gettysburg?
Yeah, there is one. I think
there's another one, but I don't know what it's called.
I don't remember which one it was, but I remember talking about it.
The name of it.
I remember talking about it with someone who was actually at the bash this year about that experience. They're like, "Oh yeah, they talk about the little girl that's there all the time, and the mom that's
Oh,
there." And I'm
wow.
like, "Well, okay." So
You're not a crazy man.
I'm like, it was weird, but that place. It's really cool to experience. So Cindy, I'm glad that you got to check it out, and especially being there for the Remembrance Day parade. That's really cool.
Yeah, she was there for 4 days.
Oh, that's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the winter, it's not like you do a lot of stuff, go around anywhere and do investigation. It feels like that lull, but I feel like my summer was more of a lull, and now it's like, the opposite.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if Chris DeGiga is still in there, but we went to the Shanley Hotel with him. He came as a guest for our teen camp.
Mm-hmm.
And they really got a lot of activity there. That is one active location, the Shanley Hotel.
Last time we were there, I didn't get anything.
Really?
I was really bummed. Yeah, I was really bummed about that. Of course, the time prior to that, we had a great time and things happening, but not this past time. Just wasn't there.
Hi, Stacy.
Hey, Stacy.
Hey, Stacy, do you have any good stuff you want to talk about?
Let's talk about
we're doing a paranormal roundtable, and we're talking about our experiences at different places. Hey, Stacy, you can always come on and talk about your lovely squatching experience with Steve Dills and us.
Squatching. When I think of squatching, I think of squatting, and
I can send her the link. You can come in.
It's like squatching.
Squatching. Were you doing that again without me? Did you go out doing that without me again?
No, we didn't do that this year. We were doing because of course it was during the bash. We were doing the fundraiser investigation for Daniel Haas's daughter. So that's what we were doing Saturday night. Okay.
I'm gonna have to trust you on that one.
There is video and photo evidence.
Okay, all right. I hear you.
All right, so Stacy says, I always have something to talk about.
Yep. Yeah, she does.
Little does she know, HBO Max has a new series about trees. I was going to tell her about that. On HBO, yeah, Max.
Trees.
So yeah, I'm not letting me send her the link.
It's new. I didn't even see it. I just saw it today. It's about trees. It's just like trees. I don't know. I just thought, and it's like, oh, Stacy, like trees.
Yeah, I saw a couple of trees this weekend. We were in Newcastle, and I thought of Stacy, with the tree. So every time I see unusual trees or something, I think
I'm trying to send you the link, Stacy. It's not going through.
Oh.
No soup we were speaking of Newcastle, man. I wish.
Let me see if I can send her the link for you.
Somewhere in Newcastle to
I will try.
That would be great. We need to look into that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same one I sent you. So just see if it goes to her.
Forward. We're gonna hope that technology works and isn't a pain in the butt.
Technology is always a pain in the butt.
All right.
Oh boy,
Stacy, that should have gone over to you. Hopefully.
Darth is so. He just purrs so loud. I don't know.
Do you know how
I
weird
love
it
the
is
picture that you sent me. The last show. I loved that.
He's like his teeth are like.
Does anybody ever notice how animals can sense the paranormal?
Yeah.
Can sense spirits.
Yeah. Yep. Cat isn't upstairs. We have to.
Every time.
Go ahead, John.
What happened? Oh, did he freeze?
No, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I thought he froze.
Me?
No, my dog. My son passed away.
I may have frozen. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
He did freeze a little bit. That's weird.
Are you okay now?
You guys got bad weather over there.
I think I'm good.
We do. We're cool.
Freeze free.
People are probably tuning in going, what the hell are these people doing?
We can mess people and act like we're frozen. Like, did I tell you about that one time a year ago?
Just a little weirdness going on
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, this is what we do.
The password, and the password is. I told you what the password was. You didn't hear it? Oh, it's like, it must have been lag. My connection wasn't very good.
You want to tell about your puppies, John?
I was gonna say the one dog that we had that just recently passed away, he was very, very in tune with energy. Like I wholeheartedly believe this, that animals also have not just the ability to sense spirits, but in order to sense that, you also have to have some kind of psychic ability. And I think that he was very much so an empath, because every time that I would be doing readings, like private readings for clients, of course, it'd be through video chat setting like this, he would always, it doesn't matter what time of day it was, it didn't matter where I was at. If I was where I was at the house, he would always come over and he would sit right at my feet every time.
Aww.
So, or he would always get up and like pace the room a little bit. So I wholeheartedly believe that. I don't know if, if Darth does that or any other animals.
Well, he definitely, like anytime that I'm not well or if I had any of my surgeries, he's always like right there next to me. He doesn't leave my side.
That's how my dog is. If I don't feel good.
All are, yeah. But the cat strangely looks up and starts like this little meow and starts like looking around, like, what are you looking at? Or go out on the patio, and I've taken plenty of pictures, but the cat seems to draw up toward my Mother Mary statue, my Blessed Mary statue. And he just looks up, and he's always looks like they're having a conversation. It's bizarre, and it happens all the time. Every day that cat goes out, it goes right next to that statue and looks up and just looks like they're having a conversation.
Well, that's how it is with my son. It's like he's in the hallway, and the dog is always going over there and messing around and stuff. I said, John, leave the damn dog. And then the dog looks at me like, why? I'm playing. I'm fine. It's only John, But it's like he pests at him. You know what I mean? Like he's playing with them. Yeah. But I know he sees him. I know Rocky sees him.
Yeah, but it is strange. Like, what are you looking at? The animals are like, why can't I see what you're seeing?
Yeah, you ever notice that they'll just stop and look?
Yeah.
And nothing's there?
Yeah.
That's why they look up in the corner of the room and you're just like.
There was a couple times, somebody had a dog and brought them in the investigation. Like, so it's pretty interesting when you bring a dog, hi, of all equipment you could possibly use, bring a dog.
True, though.
Yeah, and see how they react. In different rooms, like going through each room, because they're not familiar with the house. They've never been there. So you're going to see a reaction, whether they go right in it or stop or, and trying to, figure things out, and maybe they'll back up, or like, it depends. You see the reactions in the different rooms that they go into.
Right.
So I did have that experience a couple of times. I think the prison too, the Burlington prison was one of them, because I remember somebody having a dog, and then there was another, a Civil War house in Virginia. So it was quite interesting to see reactions from an animal. So instead of bringing in the stuffed animal that, put on, it's in the corner.
Darth will run away.
We'll bring Darth with us next time. Darth, you want to come up?
He'll run away.
Yeah, why not?
Well, it's interesting. I came home. It was the other day. Now it's 2 days now. And this was when we had like these really spot on paranormal. I think it's a paranormal experiences. He had to go up the stairs to get to the second level, and he comes and he sits there at the top and he looks at you. But when I came in this time, and I've never seen him, he was looking over to the left and looking towards another staircase.
Oh.
We've had activity there. We saw shadows moving over by that staircase. He was looking over like as if something was there. I never seen him do that. He's very focused. He just wants to eat. He gets up, and I stopped. I started talking to him. I said, "What are you seeing? What are you seeing? What's going on?" And
that's what we were just talking about a minute ago with it, Darth. It's just like you just. But they're all animals. They're all.
Yeah.
Poor babies. I wish we had their eyesight when it comes to that stuff.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
Like John, he can see things, right, John?
Maybe. I don't know.
What happened? You got quiet. Where's Stacy?
Sometimes. Not
She'll be on in a few more minutes.
Every once in a while, every once in a while.
She probably went and dressed up.
Oh, maybe
maybe
a
pajamas.
costume too. Yeah.
Oh, I bet you. Yeah, she saw us in costume.
Yeah,
so.
in costume.
Yeah, I said she probably went and got dressed up.
That's funny.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
that'd be funny. She shows up as a baker, like she has the apron, and then she has like she's got like something in a bowl and like the dough or something.
I'm starting to get.
At least she doesn't have a knife.
Yeah, this is pressing again. Yeah, I'm gonna have marks on my face.
Why don't you take it off and just like breathe for a minute?
He has to. He is committed. He has to live. Long live Freddie Borson.
No, I'm okay. I'm committed.
Can you breathe?
You can do it. We forgot what you look like, Anthony.
Can you get a straw in there? I'm curious.
Like we said before, anybody that's watching, come into the chat room.
They put the nostrils. Why did they put the nostril right there? You can breathe through that.
We're talking about our paranormal experiences. If you have one, put it in the chat room. We'd love to hear about it. Yeah, we forgot what they look like, Anthony.
Oh, don't worry about it. This is what it looked like.
It's not Anthony. It's not.
Oh, that's right. Now, what is he?
Freddie Voorhees. We talked.
I died in the lake. Don't you know? I look terrible now.
No, he's the guy at the pond.
Yeah, the pond. The lake.
Okay, he's at the pond.
Is it a pond or a lake?
Lake.
That's lake. Lake Voorhees.
I know it's Crystal Lake, but it's not
Crystal
Jason.
Lake.
It's Freddie.
Oh boy.
So you're gonna make something different.
That's because I killed Freddie.
He killed Freddie. Ooh.
Instead of Crystal Lake, it's Stone Pond.
He tried to get me in my nightmare, and I stabbed him. He came in.
Right.
Ooh.
So, what's going on with the camp? You got anything lined up for the camp next year, or same thing? Anything different?
We're going to Penhurst again.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are welcome. You know that.
When is it? You always schedule it for the weekend that I have to work for Hersey.
Yeah, and I might have a game.
When is it?
I'm afraid to tell you.
Yeah, summer's hard.
Summer hard for me. I mean, for now.
Work is the hardest because it's busy season traveling. So
it is
hard.
Yeah.
June.
What else?
It is June 23rd to the 27th.
I might actually be able to do that, Jody. Holy crap balls.
Holy crap balls.
So June, you for that's the whole week of camp, not Penhurst. That's just the whole week.
That's the week of camp.
Okay.
Nice.
And we're gonna probably go back to Selma like we always do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Hoover House.
When is it?
The 23rd to the 27th of June.
To the 20th. Oh wait, I'm off. Wait, the 23rd?
Yes.
Yeah, it's June all this week.
Oh, I'm off Mondays. I don't know what. That's so far.
Hey, I'm off on Mondays too.
Hey, we could have been doing investigations or having like.
Well, we're trying to figure out what we're doing when. Okay,
Yeah.
so I will let you know.
Yeah, that's great. That might work for me if I'm still in the position.
So anybody that has kids that would be interested,
at least the 23rd.
Oh yeah,
I'll be posting stuff after the holiday. Yes.
And I'll share stuff onto my page because even at work, I have a couple of customers who follow me for just the paranormal stuff, and they have a couple kiddos that might be interested in it. So,
Oh, that's
have you thought about, Jody? I know it's the teen paranormal camp, but have you thought about branching off and doing like a paranormal education camp for a week, and you do that sort of thing for adults as well?
Oh yeah, there's so many adults that want to do that, but it's getting them there for a week.
Well, you figure out whatever the expenses are for the entire week, and then you
Because it wouldn't be
break it
free.
out. Oh no. So you'd have to break it out and see, okay, we're going to go to all these different places. Treat it like it's a paranormal land cruise. That's what it's going to be called.
That's cute. Paranormal land cruise.
That sounds like fun. I want to go.
There you go. But no, you can do. The reason why I say that, I know probably. Cindy says all of you's been frozen.
We're sorry.
We're thawing. We're okay.
It's the weather.
It's the weather, yeah.
I know a lot of people that would be interested in, going. That a lot of adults and a lot of even like college kiddos.
Right.
I'm 24. I'm acting like I'm 70. A lot of younger.
It's okay. You can feel
people.
70 all you want.
Listen,
but if you
I'm
guys
20.
have any ideas of locations,
Yeah. Well, there's. White Hill too. West Hill. I could always, you could always utilize that place too because it's open now for investigations. So Beth would be more than welcome to find something to book out for you, on the calendar. She takes care of all that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
West Hill. So it's a different and new location. And it's a beautiful home. It's a very beautiful home.
hello, I thought you went and got dressed up.
Yeah, we thought you were gonna.
Actually got a phone call that was very important right as I was coming down and getting my computer on.
No, I thought you got dressed up for Halloween like we are.
Yeah.
I know, I was thinking about it, but I'm like, I don't really have anything. I have
Neither
my
did
hat.
I.
Hold on, let
So
me
that's-
grab my
that-
hat.
that's-
Right here.
Oh well, we just lost Stacy.
She'll be back. She went and got her hat.
There we go.
There you
All
go.
right.
We always have something around. There's it's impossible. You pull out.
Cindy
pull
wants
out
to
the
go to
very-
something for the adults. Cindy wants to do the adult thing. Look who I got. I got my bat.
I think she's gonna.
I got
I
some
love
wings.
my bat. Oh, I have my bat too.
Oh, look at you.
Look at this. What is that?
See?
All right.
Ooh,
My wings.
Her wings.
They're not fitting right.
I got my. Oh, you got your bat too. Oh,
Aww.
my bat's so snuggly.
I know he's so soft. And I
Why
didn't
is that
use
not
it for
working?
anything yet.
It's backwards.
He looks like my Darth. Face the same Darth. My cat
I'll
has.
name
the
them
same
Snuggles.
face.
What do you think?
There we go. I got my wings and my hat.
All right,
It
we're ready.
works.
Yeah.
But Cindy said she wants to go to the thing for the adult, so I'm
That
sure
would be
she'll.
fun.
What
That'd
thing?
be
for
awesome.
Even
Look
if
at
it's
that, Stacey. We want to do a
What?
week-long paranormal event for adults.
Oh, I love it. We should.
Adult camp.
Where are we going to do that at?
We're going to figure it out,
There we go.
but it won't be free.
We just thought about it.
Yeah, it's just John opened it up.
it was an idea because we were
And it's
talking
gonna go.
about the teen paranormal camp in June, and I said, I know probably a bunch of college kids and young adults that would be interested in going and doing something like that, even just for fun or learning about it. You would have a huge turnout for that, honestly.
Oh, I
Yeah,
bet.
And not
absolutely.
and I will say this, and not have it be like a paranormal convention or just like a paranormal hangout where a whole bunch of people just come and
I have to get one.
do something like that. Save those for the conventions. This would be for the public to come in and learn and
Yeah,
do that
it's
sort of
not a
thing.
mess around time. It's time to learn.
Yeah.
So almost
I think
like
that'll be fun.
like a round table,
Yeah, like a paranormal
huge round
retreat.
table, like a retreat. Yes, I like that paranormal retreat. Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Paranormal retreat.
Yeah,
Let's
that'd be
do
fun.
it. Hey, you
Well-
have a really cool place near you, John. That would be a great place for it. The
Factory.
old city hall. No, the old city hall.
Oh, I
Oh.
It's
don't
all
really
Airbnbs
know.
now.
Yeah, I don't know if they would be open to that. I'd have to go and talk to the owners. I think the Pajama Factory would be more willing to get on board, but even then,
Yeah.
like, you know, there are always some hidden gems, as you know, throughout the city that we could
Thank
try.
you, Cindy.
There's lots of your city has got a lot of hidden gems, and I think you could definitely get some more attention drawn to at least the paranormal side that's going on there.
I have tried.
in Williamsport.
This area likes to keep things like that hush hush.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
Don't you notice that?
Paranormal, the pajama party, it was when we did the convention. I noticed a
Yeah.
lot of people that are churchgoers, and
Mhm.
because they were at
Mhm.
my table a lot, because I had rosaries and stuff
Yeah.
like that. I was selling
Mhm.
rosaries.
Wow.
My
This
rosaries were
area-
going.
Yeah.
We
It was
Yeah.
it was
see
weird.
Crystal on here. I'll see you this weekend, Crystal. The Herdick House, the Peter Herdick House is also it is very haunted. I did investigate that. I was one of the only teams that, at least that I'm aware of, that had the access to investigate it, and I have footage of talking with Peter Herdick himself. And yeah, as you just said, so Stacy, they're agreeing with you. The City Hall Hotel is also very haunted. I would really love to. So there's old City Hall, and then there was the newer City Hall building. It's right on the
Okay.
corner near Liberty Arena.
Mhm.
Oh.
It is for sale because the building is deemed like unfit.
Yeah.
Of course, they
There
want
will
like
be lots of
$multi-million for the building.
How
But the building
much?
is beautiful.
Yeah.
Multi-millions. It's like, I think the last time I
Multi-millions.
checked, it was 2.
Really?
It's unfit, but they want multi-millions.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Because it's historic. It's
This is the
historic.
same
They have the
thing.
cell block down
Williamsport.
there too.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
wow.
cell
have the
block.
cell
I
block.
know that'd be really cool. So the cell block
That
is a
would be- I
nightclub.
got my first full body apparition picture in the cell block.
Mhm.
Wow.
Really.
It's now it's a nightclub now, but it
Nightclub.
originally was the old
Wow.
Macomb County prison. And back in the 70s, there was I don't know if it was Agnes, one of the
Agnes, maybe?
hurricanes. I think that's what it was. And before the dike system was built to near the river, that jail flooded, and all of the inmates that were down in the lower level, because that's where majority of the inmates were kept, they all drowned.
Oh,
They all
wow.
drowned.
That's
So
terrible.
So,
there,
am I able to
place
share?
is- it's insane. And then, but I will say this: when the Dead Files episode of the house here in Williamsport aired, this town really clammed shut with paranormal stuff.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because they don't talk a lot about
Mhm.
that sort of thing. But
Yeah, we went there, and I got a picture. I'm gonna see if I can share it. We went there right around COVID, and the town was dead, and you still had to wear a mask, and they were just opening up bars, and the cell block opened up for their first time ever, and had a band there, but they had to feed us chicken nuggets because that was the rule during COVID.
Yep.
You had to have food
Oh.
in order to get alcohol. So we go in there, and there's not many people. It was very small and very, very intimate, and wasn't like nightclub thing, but they let us kind of roam around a little bit when we told them we were investigators. And so I going down like towards the bathroom in the cells. Let me see if I can share the screen. Is it letting me? Okay. So this is the picture I got. Do you see that one?
no,
There
it
was
didn't.
no one there. You guys
Can
can't
you
see
put
my
it in the
screen.
Okay.
Is that not working?
Well, straight
Do you
ahead.
see it?
No.
Now
Yeah.
it's working.
Yeah, we see it.
Okay. Yeah, you see that guy right there, right? Like he wasn't there. There was no one down that hallway. Let me show you the picture I took right before it. Sorry, that's all the.
Mel Gibson.
Yes. This is the hollow,
Mel
the right
Gibson.
before it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, they have pictures. But this is the hallway I took the picture of. And I took multiple of them. And then the one came out like the other one.
And that's the lower level, right?
That is the lower level.
That's pretty
See,
cool.
I've never
Yeah.
actually stepped foot into that building, to be honest with you guys.
Oh,
I never
wow.
have.
Hold on.
Right.
Hold on. So I'm hearing two things at once.
Hi, Gary.
Hi, husband.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Gar.
Let me stop sharing. Okay.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Lisa Marie
Yeah,
said
we
the
have
Bow House.
costumes.
Yeah,
You got a mask somewhere?
November.
Where's your
I
mask?
didn't know about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Told me
John
about
has
this
a
I
shirt.
didn't find out.
ago.
I know. I just got down here, and luckily I had something down here, so I put my wings on.
Lisa Marie says about the Poe House in Philadelphia is very haunted.
Yeah,
Oh, I've
I've
never been there.
I've been in there a couple of times, and I went in and it was like nobody there, and I would, just the energy in there is incredible. I wish I could get in there and investigate. It's so cool. But after
Is it?
COVID, I don't know. I haven't been around it to get in there. I know it was closed down for a long time with even after COVID. So, but I always think about it. I love the. I love
Wow.
We use the coffee cups. We have two.
I have
yeah.
two of them.
That's
from
like one of
there.
my
Yeah,
favorites. I
it's
love
so
that. Yeah,
cool.
it's so cool.
That gives me an idea. I need to go in there. I need to get back in there.
Mhm.
Just I mean, you don't even need to go get it for an investigation.
No, you
Nobody goes in
go
there.
tour it.
You just tour around.
Really?
Yeah.
You're there alone. You go down the basement. You see
Wow.
the Raven. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah,
So-
we're actually going to Jim Thorpe this weekend, and I don't know if the old jail is open to tour. We're not going to investigate it, but like we're going to go and
Yeah,
tour
they
it.
don't like
and-
to investigate.
Yeah.
No, but at least I can go pick up what I can pick up on in there. But we're staying in an Airbnb like built into a hill. That's a really old building, so I'm like, I am totally bringing my equipment, and we're going to investigate our little Airbnb.
That's pretty cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
we like
Jim Thorpe is haunted. The
we
whole
like to
town.
go to those
Very-
places.
Yeah.
You'll only be like an hour and 45 minutes away from me. You can come and say hi to me when I'm at Manheim.
I'm only an hour. You're in Mannheim?
That's where he's
Tomorrow,
gonna be.
this weekend. The
Oh my
Comic
goodness,
Con is
that's
going
actually
on.
only 30 minutes from me, like where I live.
Oh, well,
But I only live an hour and 45 minutes from you on any day basis.
that is true. So, no, if you guys are
Then
able
you
to,
can meet
come and hang out.
halfway. Just meet halfway.
Meet halfway. That'd be like,
Where
That's like
is it
Steelings
Saturday and
Grove.
Sunday?
yeah, it's Saturday and Sunday. Yeah.
Because we'll be coming home through that way. So maybe on Sunday on the way home we'll stop by.
That'd be awesome.
So no guarantees, but we'll try.
Give her,
Not a problem.
give her the address, John.
It's at the Spooky Nook Sports Complex.
Oh, Spooky Nook. I know where that's
Yeah.
I do.
at. Yeah, I know where Spooky Nook is.
Okay.
My cousin, my niece used to play some sport with them.
Okay.
Soccer, maybe.
No, it'll be there.
Shoot.
This is one of the very first cons that, like, Comic Cons that I'm going at, that where I'm like a guest, where it's different. It's weird. I'm not normally like that.
Are
but
you going to get pictures this time? And like we talked about for the
I
con we
did.
did together?
I did. You'll be proud of
Good for
me.
you. I'm proud of you.
No, they were doing like a horror, like they're doing small little sections. So like they have wrestling. So if you're into wrestling, like Devon Dudley will be there.
Oh, not that kind of wrestling. High school wrestling.
No, not that, but like WWE wrestling.
Okay.
There are a couple guys that are there for that. Of course, it's a Comic Con, so there's going to be a lot of comic writers and artists. But then they're doing the horror at Mannheim. There is Michelle Santiago, who is an actress and a producer in Terrifier 2 and Stream. There's an actor that's from Stream. And
Scream?
Stream.
Oh,
not Scream. No, it'd be kind of cool if there was Scream. But yeah, they're doing like a horror at Mannheim, so they have like I don't think we're next to each other, but yeah, it's just cool. There's an eclectic group that's coming to that show, so it'll be
That's
fun.
pretty cool. And what time does it run Sunday? What time does it end?
Until 4. So it opens at 10 and goes until 4.
I think we're doing the 1 o'clock train ride, so I don't know if we'll make it by then.
Okay.
If I wasn't going up there, I would love to.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do the train ride
Yeah.
there, so it'll be cool to hear how
That's
it
the
is.
whole. I was like, we're doing a train ride. I'm going up there for a business prospect, is what I'm going up for.
Okay.
I'm meeting with a lady that a business. Well, I'm not going to mention anything right now, but I'm meeting with a lady that owns a business on the main street, and hoping to do something there in a couple weeks.
Awesome.
And look at the space and stuff like that. So we decided, why don't we accidentally booked an Airbnb.
Not we. Stacy accidentally.
I accidentally booked an Airbnb and said,
Maybe
"Oh,
accidentally on purpose. I'm not-
no!" You know how Airbnb allows you to use Klarna now for the payments.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I went through and I'm like, okay, let me just see what the payments would be and how that would work. And I hit the complete button thinking it was just going to show me that, but apparently it just went ahead and booked it.
Oh,
So
Oh, darn.
it was meant to be.
Oh,
that's what I
gee.
said. It was meant to be, and
Universe,
it's a very quirky, like rustic
you're
place.
right
And
Oh, does this mean I can book it? Oh, yeah. Oh, oops.
well, and then I did get the insurance, so I told him, I was like, "Well, it's okay. The insurance is only $20." I was like, "I can cancel it. Like, well, we can use the insurance." And then I told him about it, and he's like, "Well, maybe we can just stay."
Oh, darn.
Ask for
It was meant to
forgiveness
be.
instead of permission, right?
Yeah, it's easier to do that.
So what is
So
the
stay-
train? It's like a Christmas train, or like is it
Yeah.
No, it goes through the mountains in the gorge, and it's a 70-minute long tour. And they have open air cars, but they also have this heated dome car. So it's like these windows from top to bottom and heated. And you ride through the gorge, you ride all through the mountains up there in the Poconos, and
It's
maybe I'll
beautiful.
see Bigfoot.
Is it okay for people with height issues?
At one point, yes.
Oh,
Yeah. You're going to go over.
that's
a
wonderful, but I don't know about train like too close.
So then you just shut your eyes.
It's
Yeah,
like going
so
through a
close your
tunnel.
eyes,
Just
you get
close your
nervous.
You
eyes.
should see me going over to one bridge in Delaware. with him.
Memorial.
I literally
I,
flip
I
out.
okay.
I have to have him get in the middle lane. In the middle lane.
I'm the same way. I have trauma with bridges. When I was a kid, the Sunshine Skyway Bridge in Florida collapsed while we were driving when it.
Oh,
We did not get
Oh.
hurt, but people in front of us did. So I'm the same way. And I used to go to Ocean City all the time. I'm from Maryland, and I'd go over the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. Have you ever been over that bridge?
Well, you would, yeah.
Yeah,
That one, and I would
I
do the
think it's
same thing.
beautiful.
There was
She was
one time
freaking out.
I freaked out, and
Yeah.
I was driving and I was by myself, and I'm like, I pulled to the side of the road. And I'm like, I can't go over it. I can't. I'm like, I'm going to go 3 hours out of my way so I don't have to go over this bridge.
Oh,
Now the one
Yeah.
that
So I feel you.
the Susquehanna River and Port Deposit, Maryland.
Mhm.
That's where
Yes.
Craig lives over there. So it's a bridge. It's this
there's
is
a lot of bridges that scare me.
that one because it's just like you
Yeah.
just kind of go over. There's no really like you don't feel safe.
Yeah.
You feel like if you go fast enough, you could just go right into Susquehanna.
That's where I'm from, actually. That's where I grew up, near that.
Which
bridge.
one, Port Deposit or whatever? Is that what they call
I
it?
grew up actually in Hartford County, the other side.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and
Yeah.
bridges. No, I don't know.
No.
I don't know. Maybe a
I know.
past
I'll
life-
be nervous too. Yeah.
past life issue or something. Has to have lots of sides, like height stuff.
No, that's still scary.
No,
Stop.
this is. I saw the videos. This is a train bridge. You're literally like
Yeah.
on a small little.
No.
And it's wooden.
And it's wooden, and the river's underneath of you. You're like looking down like this.
I will. Okay, that's
Scratch
it.
There goes that road.
I'll be nervous too.
There's no romance in that.
No. So, Stacy, what's your most haunted place that you've been?
Yeah.
The most haunted place that we've been.
The place you had the most experiences.
Probably the orphanage in Gettysburg. Every time I go there, I have experiences.
believe that.
Like the last time we went, we had a group of us. The last time we went, we're walking over there, and the door literally just opened for us. Like, come on in, and we're all like, "What just happened?"
We have
Look at John.
vocals.
Like,
Have you been to the orphanage, John?
I've been there.
Once, but I went back in like 2012.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We
It's
took
probably
our
that
teen campers in there, and they all had really powerful experiences that they had to leave. They were getting overwhelmed.
Yeah. Yeah. It is very overwhelming. It can get very overwhelming. There's just so much that we've experienced there. Like so much shadows and we got our first actually ever. That was one of our first investigations ever. And class A, like EVP of kids singing "We're Bad," like, and there was no kids there.
That's
no
insane.
kids.
Were they singing the Sabrina song?
Right.
You didn't hear the Sabrina song, did you?
I know. I missed the Sabrina song. I also, as I was leaving and coming down and setting up, I heard something about trees in a tree forest or something.
Anthony said there was a show coming on, what was it?
Max. It's on Max. It's just good trees. It's
okay.
It's called Trees.
Yeah, just trees. It's new.
Okay.
It's just trees. Do you have Max or no?
I do have Max because AT&T I get Max for free.
Yeah, just look up trees. It's like it should pop up or new series or something like that. I swear it just says trees. You see a guy standing on a really old tree, like out in, looks like the Joshua tree.
Oh yeah. Huh. The Joshua tree.
Mm-hmm. It just looks like he's standing.
Anyway, your song.
Hot flash.
What the hell?
I'm in a hot flash.
Lisa, anywhere you go in Gettysburg, you're going to have
I'm
experiences.
in a hot flash, man.
I would say that's probably my second location is Sachs Bridge. Like, there was a lot of things there.
Did you ever go to the David Stewart farm?
Bridge. No, I want to.
Well, she's one of my best friends. I could take you there.
Okay. Yeah, we should do it. We used to stay at the Battlefield Bed and Breakfast where Pam used to actually work.
Right.
And that was an experience. We were sleeping and we were down in one of the rooms that they dug out for, and they put these down rooms and they're like in the ground kind of thing. And we were sleeping and all of a sudden we hear this water running and we're like, what is going on? Our shower came on. Like middle of the night, 2 a.m.
And where they put these rooms, they had to dig up the ground, kind of added it to the house. So it was like a hill. So they had to dig some dirt, and they told us they found bones, artifacts, bones.
Because it was a hospital.
They said a lot of bones. Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, that was a makeshift
David
hospital.
Stewart farm. Stephanie owns it, and we take the teen camp there a lot, and the experiences are overwhelming.
Wow.
I've never been there.
Really active. Were you there, John?
No. I've never been there.
Oh.
Hopefully John's coming to the Hoover House soon. Jody, if you're not doing anything that weekend, you are welcome to come to Hoover House and put your stuff out. December 14th and 15th. Or 13th and 14th.
If I'm not working, because I'm working in a wreath shop right now.
Which actually
wreaths for Christmas.
You're not going to be able to come, are you?
I should be able to.
Ooh.
I talked with Tracy, who owns the shop, and she's like, we were, talking about things and scheduling, and because December is the busiest month out of the year, she's like, I really don't see why it'd be a problem. So I should hopefully know, definitely by Monday, but it is looking like I will be there.
Where did Blondie go?
That's really cool. John's never been there, Jody.
She wants to get some water.
She's never been to the Hoover House.
Never.
Oh.
No.
So
this is first time. That's why you got to come, Jody.
I will try.
And so I've always thought this would be interesting to do like a walkthrough of different places. I already know that there is a very prominent female energy that's there. She likes to pace and walk on the second floor and landing. But I also see her in the downstairs as you're coming down the stairs, and I've never been there. I don't know what room is downstairs, like immediately to the right. And like there, okay, so this is what I'm seeing. So there's a couch in the middle of the room. It looks older, and it's like I don't know. Did she have like? It's like there are pictures and there are different things that are like I don't even know how to describe it. It's like I don't want to say it's like set up like a museum, but it's almost similar to that.
There's pictures everywhere. Pam has a fascination with antique pictures.
Okay, but she like she's very, very, very much so a pacing type of person. Like I don't even know. I know there is a bar that's there. Like I know that's because I see like pictures of everybody. You know, with their breakfast.
That's where we all sit around the bar. Yeah.
I see the bat.
I don't want to see like it's like pacing also there too. Like it's like if you're sitting at the bar, it's like you feel the wind of somebody walking behind you.
A lot of times,
So
and
I don't know. I've never been there, so it'll be intriguing to see.
It's interesting. I'm not going to tell you because I want you to get there, but you're picking up on something that we all pick up on and see. It's a little different than what you're saying.
Okay,
but we actually have a name of this spirit and everything. A little different than what you're saying, but very similar.
Okay.
Like there's just one thing different.
Okay, that's okay. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it is, and like so the event's from 1 to 6, right?
Yeah.
So and
then we'll investigate after and do a table tipping.
Okay, I don't know how late I'll be able to stay just because of having to travel back home. But
yeah, for me it's like a 2-hour drive.
Yeah, for me it's a solid 3 hours.
Okay.
So.
Hi, Taryn.
That's when you just stay overnight.
I mean, you could like Jenny Davis is staying in our room. I'm sure we could put another mattress on the floor. We got the Hoover, so there is. We have a pull-out couch. Yeah, she is, and we're bunking with her, and she's sharing a room with us. There's a king bed in there. There is a couch with a pull-out bed, and then there's a small little private room, closet, but room that will eventually be a bathroom for one of the other rooms, and it can fit an air mattress. So just saying. Just saying.
There you go.
You know, we could all pitch in, and or all pitch tents, not pitch in, whatever it is. Sleepover.
She lost her blonde hair.
Yeah, she said she was having a hot flash. I was like, yeah. That's why I took my hat off because I'm feeling that too.
Yeah, I get
Jenny
overheated.
is so excited.
And yeah, I get overheated, and then of course on the computer 8 hours a day, and then
Well, Taryn popped in to see you. Hi.
Hey.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Okay now?
sorry about that hot flash. You're 52 years old.
I can see your face is all red. Oh, I know. I get them too.
Oh, I just like
I was a giant.
I went outside. I'm like,
store.
oh my god, I need a hot flash.
Is it snowing
I did the
yet?
same thing. It's right. You guys are probably getting snow, right?
No,
we got rain.
We're supposed to,
right?
yeah.
But
I don't want to look. I don't want to
snowing
look.
yet?
I'm gonna look at my app.
I don't want to look.
We're supposed to get freezing rain. That's all we're supposed to get. Wintry mix. Oh, we have a wintry mix right now.
well, I don't even know.
Is what-
I don't even know.
My radar is saying.
Well, for anybody that's watching, please stay safe the next 2
Yes.
days. We're supposed to get all this snow and all this crap.
Yeah, well, we have the
I know,
fire-
Taryn, the Poconos are getting snow, and I'm going there on Saturday, so it'll be over by then.
Ooh.
But it's still going to be hanging around,
Yeah,
and it's going to be so pretty. I'm so excited.
You
I
have to
love
take
snow.
pictures.
but I don't want to hear about snow.
Man,
As long as it lets the fires out, because I don't know if it's still burning, but I know it's been
I
pretty
know.
bad here with all those fires in Hainesport,
Yeah.
not too far away here, and
We're getting it too. Yeah.
it's just been so bad. So we really needed this rain. Snow is
Yeah,
just
we all needed the rain, but not the snow.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You guys are probably more likely to get snow than we will.
Well, they're saying Schuylkill County is going to be really affected.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Luckily,
But anyway,
Yeah. So that's John too. You guys aren't far from each other.
he's not too far from me.
no, I'm up in
And
Lake
Taryn, I'm not
Covey.
far from your sister either. I've been seeing the smoke from Taryn. Just made a comment. I've been seeing the smoke from your sister from that fire area. That's where we actually hunt Scotch at, which we can't go hunt Scotch right now because of the fire.
They're seeing an older woman behind Stacy. She's all in white.
Yeah. Okay. That is
Time to tell.
most likely my grandmother or my mother.
I was going to say it's probably your grandmother who comes and she's there
Probably.
with you. Oh, hi, Michelle.
John, I have to say this. I had an experience. I met a medium at this last event I was at. Oh my God, I'm going to cry just even think about it. My mother came through for the first time ever. And it's been 11 years. So Taryn, listen to this right now. 11 years, my mother has never come through. And she came through because I did some work forgiving her and letting go of things. She came through and she started giving me all these memories of like things that we had connections together. Like he had no idea how it made sense, and I'm just sitting there and I'm literally bawling the entire time. And it was the first time ever. So now I feel like she's with me. I feel like
That's good.
I've opened up to that. So
See, and we were
that's really
talking
amazing. I
about
thought about
that
you.
at Moundsville.
Mm-hmm.
We were just talking about that earlier this year. So that's very good. I'm glad you had that
And there's
moment.
a little child behind the curtain too, a little girl in blue.
A little girl in blue. I know we have a little boy here.
Yeah, I've seen the little boy.
There was a little boy that got a hold of his parents' pistol in
Well,
this
we don't
area
know.
and shot himself.
Wow.
And he's been seen around all the houses around here. So,
Wow.
Well, Stacy, so thank you so much for popping in.
oh yes, you're welcome. Sorry I was
We'll
late
do
getting
this
on.
again. I think we need to
Oh,
do
it's
this
okay.
again.
Glad you came on.
Yes.
Your little hat on and your wings.
Yeah.
Joining
Little
us.
fairy wings.
Yeah, she got her
There you
wings. We'll be back in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Who do we have
And
on, Jody?
We have Lourdes and Ron. Is
Awesome.
that how
Oh,
you
I
say
have
their
them
name?
next week on mine. Oh yes.
Do you? Yeah, they'll be
Yes.
on the 5th, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And
They're
then we're going to
amazing.
have
Okay.
John in 2 weeks after that, who's going to do some readings. So,
Yeah. It's been a while
Ooh,
since I've
that's
told
awesome.
like I've done
Yeah.
readings live.
so if you want to get read by John, tune in.
It'll be fun.
Maybe I'll help
That'll
you
be a
out,
Merry
John. Maybe
Christmas.
I'll help you out with some of my cards or something. Yeah, come on.
Yes.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll do a
Sabrina does
collab.
readings.
We'll do a
Yeah,
collab.
that'll be fun.
And Sabrina, will I see you at Selma? Will I see you, Jody and Sabrina at Selma on Black Friday?
I will be working.
I think I'm
I won't
working.
be able to be
Okay.
there. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get there at nighttime, but
Yeah, I'm
it's
doing
so
all those
hard to
wreaths.
get
I'm
there
making-
from the city, from Center City, Philadelphia on Black Friday, coming where I come from to get the
That'll be a
Selma.
nightmare.
What takes 25 minutes would take
Yeah.
me probably 2 hours. So it would be a little bit
I know.
difficult. But,
Yeah.
during the day, unfortunately, they blocked us out. We can't take off.
Yeah.
But this
I
was a fun
understand that.
Halloween.
Weeks because,
Halloween in November, right?
yeah.
Instead of Thanksgiving, we did Halloween.
Yes.
Right.
There you go.
Halloween.
I wish I had
Love
Black
it.
Friday.
Yes, we can do Halloween all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you, everybody.
Halloween is
Sabrina,
every
thank
day. Every
I know,
day,
right?
Halloween.
Sabrina and Anthony. I'd like to see Anthony's face, but
Yeah, all right.
No, he is
I
committed
know he's
to
awfully
talking
quiet
about
today.
no,
Yeah.
he was
Oh,
talking
anyway.
earlier. He
Okay.
was just listening. John, thank you. Tell your mom we
Yeah.
love her.
it. Absolutely.
Yes,
Thanks,
please.
guys.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you guys for
Thank
coming
you.
in.
Cheers.
Thank you, everybody, for watching, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yep.
Have a nice Thanksgiving, anyway.
Good night, guys.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
And happy
Yes.
Halloween.
Good night. Yeah, happy
Yes, happy
Thanksgiving.
Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.